Hello and welcome to Mount Vernon Roundup. I'm your host, Brian Herod, and today we're talking with Shawyn Patterson Howard, who's running for mayor here in the city of Yonkers.
Yes.
And today's subject is seniors. And I'm a little new to Mount Vernon. I keep saying that in our interviews,
Yes.
but the feedback I get from people who are elderly, I'm trying to look for a nice word, neglected, I guess is the word that pops in my mind. Then there's been headlines, of programs being cut. There's no toilet paper at a senior citizen center, and I guess there's a term they like to use in Mount Vernon. I've heard our elders. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Our elders. We're the elders, and then nobody's like. It seems like they feel like they're neglected elders. I don't know if you've got a same sense, or maybe it's just the people I'm talking to, but my sense is seniors really don't think that they're getting. I guess what would be their fair share. Not that they want to take away from youth or some other things, but they seem to have been neglected over the years.
Well, I mean, one of the problems in Mount Vernon is we have not focused on our youth or our seniors.
Oh.
And so really a strong part of my platform is making Mount Vernon home for life.
What's that mean?
Making Mount Vernon home for life, we want to make sure that our young people have activities.
Oh, kind of like from birth to...
Yeah, from birth to death.
Yes,
From cradle to grave, we want Mount Vernon to be considered a home that they can be at for life. In some communities, a lot of seniors, once they retire, they think about moving down south, moving to Florida. How are they going to continue to stay in the community? How are they going to get to medical appointments? Are they going to be isolated if their children or grandchildren have moved to other places? Are they going to be able to afford their housing? Are they going to have to sell their house and move into an apartment and downsize? Is the community still going to be safe for them? Are there going to be social activities? Just because you retired doesn't mean that your life is over. And so a lot of seniors really, really are looking forward to doing more social activities. And so in Mount Vernon, we have, through the city, we really have two programs, one that's run at the Dole Center and one that's run at the Armory. And we really have not invested and put a lot of capital upgrades into the Dole Center or the Armory. And so we had like an 85-degree day last week, and I went in to visit the seniors at the Armory, and there was no air conditioning.
Oh, really?
It was absolutely hot. It was stifling and almost suffocating in there. The bathrooms are run down. The furniture that they're using needs just to be upgraded, and we can find a sponsor or someone to help upgrade the basics like furniture there. And so it's nice to have programs, but we want them to have services in an environment that is welcoming and aesthetically pleasing. And that's
a place you want to go to.
A place that you want to go to. And so I've had great opportunity over the past few months to go to some of our senior residences and talk to them about the housing and their quality of housing, the affordability of their housing, if they feel the neighborhoods that they're living in are safe, what type of programs and services that they would like to see provided by the city.
Kind of get input from the seniors.
Yes.
Because that's kind of the thing.
We want their votes, but we don't necessarily want to hear their complaints or their concerns.
That's kind of the thing that they I guess they have ideas of what they would like to do, but it's not, it doesn't seem to be in the cards somehow.
Look, I call seniors recycled teenagers. Why do I call them recycled teenagers? Because teenagers talk to you and they share truth without a filter. They're not politically correct.
Yes.
And I found that once seniors retire and they're no longer working for corporate America, they're going to tell you a hard truth.
Yes.
They're not going to lie to you. They're going to tell you a hard truth because they've earned the right to tell you the truth.
Yes.
And so in speaking to the seniors, that's what they've said.
You've kind of gotten the same feedback?
Yeah, we want to see more activities. We really want to see upgrades to the Dole Center and to the Armory. We have some private organizations that have come in and started providing day programs and activities for the seniors, but we really need to create a comprehensive plan in our Office of Seniors. We need to partner more with our county Department of Office of Senior Services and Programs and look at what's happening around the country.
Maybe there'd be grants or something?
There are grants that are available. Are we doing a lot of intergenerational programming? Seniors are still looking for workforce development opportunities.
Oh, they want to work?
Yeah, seniors want to work. Social Security is just not enough.
Maybe it doesn't cut the... You got got to pay those taxes at Mount Vernon.
I mean, look, we have people who are running for office who are well into their 70s, and so they're not looking to retire. A lot of our seniors feel that they still have another life to live, and they need to make disposable income, and so they want to work. So what are we doing around job training and development and helping them find their second career after retirement?
That's a unique perspective.
Yes. What are we doing to decrease their social isolation and help them have fun? They want to hang out.
That's kind of a thing. It's, well, I don't want to stay home and kind of like be isolated. Like you said, social isolation, but I don't really want to go to a place that could be, a lot better, fixed up a lot better than it is. You know what I'm saying? With no heat, no air conditioning or something like that. So it's
and they see themselves as active older adults. So what type of, entertainment venues do we have in the community so that seniors can go and hang out? Our millennial population and our baby boomer population are by far the two largest generations.
Yeah.
And in Mount Vernon, we haven't done a really good job of bringing social activities and businesses that they would want to go and hang out at socially or shop at or go and eat dinner there. So we need to make sure that we're paying attention to our seniors. We also have to make sure that we're partnering with our different medical organizations to ensure that they're insured. The different Obamacare programs. Are we working with Fidelis and Affinity and United Healthcare and MVP to bring in and help the seniors know what they're eligible for?
I've met people that had Medicare and Medicaid but didn't realize they could get the
a supplemental
card for like $120 a month to buy over-the-counter drugs. So it's a very complicated maze to try to figure it out.
I took care of my grandmother from the age of 80 to 93. And the first few years of, her living with me and me taking care of her, she was still very vibrant and she wanted to go out and do things. As she became older and dementia set in and some of her health started to fail, she had different needs. My mother is in her mid-70s and she has MS, but she still has a very vibrant life. And so we want to make sure that we're just not writing our seniors off and thinking because they retired that they're ready to sit and rock and watch TV. They want much more in life than that. They're still an important part of the community, and we want to make sure that we're tapping into their passion, their energy, and their resources to serve our young people, to ensure that they're not socially isolated, and to make sure that with the financial adjustments, they're still able to live and participate in Mount Vernon. And we want to make sure they're safe.
I hear you. And I have to wrap this up, but you've been very informative. But if there's something I forgot, I'd like just to let you talk directly to the audience of any ideas that you have for the seniors if you're fortunate enough to become the mayor of Mount Vernon, or just anything I forgot to ask or mention here. The audience is yours, ma'am.
Well, I mean, we want to make sure that we develop a senior advisory council to ensure that, again, we're dealing with the safety needs, the economic needs of these seniors, making sure that they're connected to medical services, that we're looking to decrease social isolation, because we have seniors across the country who are dealing with mental health and substance abuse issues because of the isolation. And so seniors are not to be written off. We want to make sure that Mount Vernon is home for life. Everyone can't move to Florida. Everyone's not looking to move down south to live with their family. And we want to make sure that after people have dedicated their lives to work and service in our community, that they still feel that they are a vibrant part of the community, and that they have input and that they matter more than just votes. Everyone say, oh, seniors are a great voting bloc, but what are we doing year round to ensure that we're providing
Everybody
services
notices the seniors at election time.
At election time. Everyone wants to talk about seniors, but throughout the year.
We got a special dinner for you today,
Right, we don't focus. They want things that are more than just a photo opportunity. They want to make sure that there are substantive results.
One last quick question before we go. I was going to close, but I heard you said set up a senior advisory board. There's no board like advising the mayor or city council about what seniors need in Mount Vernon?
Look, I know once or twice a year the mayor and different mayors have stopped into the Armory and had a lunch with the Armory.
But not a group that meet once a month.
But not people that they meet with once a month maybe and really talk about issues and plan outcomes and follow them to make sure that what's been promised is delivered.
That could make a very big difference. But anyway, I'm way past my time.
No problem.
I appreciate you being on.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Mount Vernon Roundup. My guest today has been Shawyn Patterson Howard.
Thank you.
And I thank you again for watching Mount Vernon Roundup.